How's it going, guys? We are back on another video here, and it's the start of NHL 26 Hockey Ultimate Team, my team. I'm also going to tell you guys some tips on what you should do first and how to get started in NHL 26 HUT. So if you guys do enjoy this video, leave a like, subscribe if you're new here. Let's hop into the video right now. Here we go. Hockey Ultimate Team. I mean, this is what you grind for. We're finally here. So, of course, this comes out at 12 p.m. tomorrow, where you guys can start playing. And this is it. I mean, this is what you grind for. So, hopefully, we have good pack luck this year. Hopefully, it's a good year of HUT. That's really the big thing here, I would say. And yeah, let's get it started. So, as you can see, Hockey Ultimate Team. There it is. You got Naslund, you got Fedorov, and Austin Matthews. All right. Seasonal captain chemistry. So there you go. Captain player items provide seasonal captain chemistries for your HUT team. Flexible line chemistry. So create line chemistries to provide additional boost. And then, of course, they talk about cup chase and ranked. All right. And here we go. Got to get the team name, of course. It's simply got to be Henreek, right? I mean, it can't be anything else, right? That's for sure. Then the abbreviation, we're going the classic HRQ. You know, I know it's not technically how, Henreek is spelled, but I digress, all right? And here we go, all right? So we're opening it up. And what's different, again, guys, about NHL 26 HUT here is the fact that when you don't really, have, I guess, a first pack type thing, right? Like, it just kind of starts. But, and I got an error code. Alright guys, so here's what I would recommend doing when you start Hockey Ultimate Team. My main account is actually not working right now, so I have to use a second account here. But so basically what I would recommend here is actually first going to the store here and claiming your free fresh ice pack here. I would definitely recommend that. That would be the way to, get yourself, some collectibles that can be pretty useful. So definitely go here, and there it is, guys. The pack animation, unfortunately, is the same here, but it's actually more zoomed in. That's the only thing that's a little bit different with the pack animation. It's more zoomed in for some reason. I'm not sure if that's intentional or not, but yes, definitely go claim your collectibles right away. These are the packs that are out right now as well. Some pretty good ones. I mean, I'm not sure, which ones I'm going to open, or we're going to obviously have our first big pack opening probably going to be tomorrow, but regardless, what I would recommend doing next after that, guys, is I would definitely do your training camp objectives here. So complete 12 games, complete one set, complete 6 games in Cup Chase. All right, because once you do that, you can unlock the auction house as well. And of course, I would then start working on your event objectives too, because I mean, you're going to get collectibles, you're going to get actual cards like the Granlund card here, and there's a ton of collectibles that can be pretty crucial to help you get a nice start to your game, and you actually get more XP here than last year, meaning maybe you get less XP for actually playing. That's possible. That's why they give more in the XP path here. That's certainly possible. But and then yeah, there's the objectives, guys, and you have a daily objective pack as well, which we don't really know what's in that yet, but definitely work on your objectives. I think it's a pretty important way to get started here. Next up, guys, I will say this as well. I think the last thing you guys should start really doing here is playing ranked. I don't think ranked is something you should really be touching for a little while. I wouldn't be heading online until you get a decent, solid foundation of a team, right? So I would pretty much, at this point, I would look towards trying to stack your coins as well. I would actually, believe it or not, I would actually go to Wildcard, guys, and go to Wildcard, play through Wildcard, get your 2.5K, get your fresh ice collectibles here as well. To me, that could be pretty crucial, and I really am a believer that that would be smart to, get that out of the way and get some extra collectibles there, all right? And then after Wildcard, then I would say you got to start probably looking towards Cup Chase. I do, because again, stick offline, try to build your team up before you head into the online, because you don't want to go online against people that have dropped the bag on the game, and then all of a sudden you're going to be playing against god tier players, right? But before I actually get into Cup Chase here, guys, so looking at the chemistry screen. So if you guys are still unfamiliar with what's going on, I'm going to do my best to explain it here for you guys, all right? So if you look at the line screen here, You have the line combinations here. So here's how it works if you guys are still unfamiliar, okay? So basically, guys, let me just change that off here. So basically, for overall boost, guys, if you have a Team Czechia player, all right, Avalanche player, and a Swedish player on a line, could be first line, second line, third line, fourth line, doesn't matter, it will be a +2 overall to their entire line. That includes +1 to speed, +2 to speed, and acceleration as well. So then the same thing goes for these 3 Ducks, a Blackhawks player, a Finnish player, and a Blackhawks player again. Blues, Panthers, Senators, Rangers, American Rangers, Canada, Germany, and so forth. But this is a +1, guys, so there's a little bit of a different boost for certain. 2 Bruins, the +2 as well. That'll actually help Char out actually a lot the more I think about it. Canada and Nashville, all right, Devils and Canucks, that could be Quinn Hughes, Luke Hughes. But, guys, what I would say here is, you know, it's pretty important, I would say, to honestly get yourself, you know, off to a good start by actually matching some of these up here. And what I think a lot of people don't realize is still that the fact that it's not just put 3 guys from the same team and it's combinations, chemistry. That's not how it works, unfortunately. I wish that was the case, but this is the way it's going to work. And then, of course, for the salary, again, different combinations. So for Avalanche, Jets, Utah, if you get a line combo of that, you get a +$5 million increase on your salary cap. Bruins, Vegas, Toronto, $5 million, right? So you can have, like, for example, you could have, like, Pastrnak, Marner, and Matthews in theory on a line, all right? Lightning, Sabres, Canadians, 3 Swedes, 3 Finns, and you get additional salary cap there. Sharks and Utah, $5 million. I mean, I don't know who's really using a pair of that. You know, no offense to those teams. But, yeah, I mean, that's another way to increase your salary. And then the AP limit can go up as well if you use, like, you know, a Predators player, Stars, Wild, and it's a +5 AP here. So that's pretty crucial. Islanders, Flyers, +5 as well. 3 Canadians is 3 AP, 2 for American. Calgary and St. Louis is 5. Sabres, Penguins is 5. Russian Rangers is 4. So here's, for example, how it works, guys. So right now you can see that I have Verhaeghe, Cousins, and Brock Besser, right? So here's how's that's gonna work. So I can get Jake Neighbors here, and that will be actually a combination. So if you look at the overalls here, guys, right here, a combination is St. Louis, Florida, and Ottawa. So I have Ottawa, Florida, and if I put Neighbors down there, it'll be a +1. And I'll do one better, guys. There's another combination here that can increase AP, which is Canadians, a +3 AP. So by putting Neighbors down, that's going to give a huge boost in chemistry. So look at this. We'll get the little animation. So you get a +1 to their overalls. And there you go, little you know, line going across. And then a +3 to AP. Then you see another purple line go across. You get the AP boost. You get the overall boost. And as I said, it is a +1 to all of their stats. It's kind of how it looks. So definitely I would, you know, work on, you know, trying to see what you guys have before you really, you know, head on to the squad battles. And yeah, you'll see exactly how that plays out and if it actually is going to make an impact for you guys. And like I said, the captain boost, I mean, you want to definitely activate that as well if you can. You know, try to get in as many Metro players as you can and then get 6 out of 6. And then you get a +5 ability points limit, which is crazy. That'll be a huge improvement. You'll get so much AP from that as well. So, but then after that, guys, yes, I would definitely go into either Cup Chase or Moments. Realistically, probably should go to Moments, actually, the more I think about it, because you want to still get as many, like, extra coins and stuff you can get. All right, so Hot Moments, you definitely want to do the Fresh Ice ones, the event ones. You get your coins here, a 77, a 77, and a 79 overall Fresh Ice player. That's an event item right there. So that's pretty nice. And then you have the training camp moments. You like to probably get through that. I would say probably do these as well, guys. That'll help you with the training camp objectives as well. So definitely I would recommend doing that. It should not take super long here at all. Coins, you get a ton of coins. Not a ton of coins, but you get some coins here along the way that'll help you out. And then you get a main camp pack as well, you know, to complete those moments. And then some of the other moments here, so it's division-based, Pacific, Central, Metro, and Atlantic. I believe these are all kind of the same, though. Rewards here. you get coins, and you get moment collectibles. Yeah, you get the same amount of collectibles. You also get moment collectibles. So, yeah, I mean, I'll probably make a video on, like, the best moments, like, sets to make as well. But basically, yeah, once you do that, you do all the moments. I would start heading into the cup chase. I would, actually, at that point. So, you're going to play through cup chase. Play on the difficulty you're most comfortable with. I would say, you know, Superstar is probably the one, but, you know, if you can't handle Superstar, definitely it's fine. You can still get rewards from it. You get undefeated rewards as well, so that, you know, you try to win every game you possibly can. That could be pretty crucial here for you. And then, yeah, I mean, I would say definitely do the cup chase. And for cup chase here, guys, you can see there's actually sets for cup chase, all right? So the cup chase sets, you have your gold choice players pack, which is untradeable here. You trade in 35 collectibles there, all right? And then you get a gold crown pack here, potentially, a silver choice players. Now, you know, what is really these packs going to look like? We don't really officially know yet, but I would probably realistically, I would save up for the most, you know, collectible one, right? Because especially early on, you just want to get the best possible cards as you can. And really, I mean, any card could be pretty helpful with the chemistry. You know, that could really be, you know, changing a lot. So that is something that I would recommend. And then for some of the other sets here, guys, like the moment sets here, you know, probably, you know, I'm not going to make a video on it. Realistically, I would probably just go with the 75 plus, to be honest. Like, I don't think an 82 bound is really... I mean, if you want to get a quick start to your team, maybe the bound's solid, but otherwise I probably wouldn't really mess with that. You can make captains here as well, guys, if you want. The cost here is $5.79 to 81 overall cards, so it's not too bad in reality. But, yeah, I mean, definitely we'll look at that. For me, guys, I mean, they all do different things as well, these captains, so that's pretty important to know as well. But, like, some, like they give AP, and some give overall boost. Like, they're all different in that aspect. The heroes here, the way to make heroes, guys, is you got to trade in 5 81 to 83 overall alumni cards here. So basically, the way it works is if you have, what you need to trade in here is 79 to 80 overall alumni players. You get an 81 overall alumni player, right? That's how you kind of, you know, can go through that track. And then if you want to make icons, guys, so... Yep, alumni as well, guys. So you got to trade in 81 to 82 alumni to get 83 overall alumni players to actually get the required cards to make. So if you want to make Fedorov, for example, you got to trade in 583 to 85 alumni cards. So that's pretty expensive in reality. I mean, you're trading in potentially, you know, multiple 85s for an 86. Is that worth it? I don't know, but you know, that's up to you guys to determine, I would say, if you think it's worth it. And then, yeah, the Fresh Ice event here, guys. So, as I mentioned with the collectible sets here, you have your Fresh Ice collectible sets. You have your 75 plus there as well, guys. So, I would say, you know, if you're looking to make, obviously, an MSP here, you probably want to save up your collectibles and make the 81 overall Fresh Ice set here, right, to get the event card. That could obviously be pretty important. If you know, I would not make the 77 plus bound. I think that's kind of silly. 75 plus untradeable. I mean, it could be okay for 5 collectibles. I mean, am I really a huge recommendation of that? Probably not, but... and then you have the 79 fresh cards, so you need to trade in 77 and 78s to make a 79 overall Fresh Ice player. Then after you do that, then you have to trade in the 79 and 80 overall Fresh Ice cards for an 81. And then, of course, if you want to make the MSPs, such as the Brock Faber, the Kachuk, I mean, these cards are simply incredible, by the way. You got to trade in 2 81 to 83s and then 3 81 to 83 Fresh Ice cards, right? So that's kind of how the sets are looking at the early access, guys. And really, like I said, I'd really just probably focus on, you know, getting through, you know, the cup chase sets and the hut moment sets first off, to be honest. I really would. And then these are the current things that are out in content, guys. You have the Ehlers, Gavrikov, Granlund, Lindholm. I know I said it like that, but Drysdale, Evangelista, Vemelka, Appleton, all right, Doc, CC, Mantha, Nazar. Then, yeah, those are the MSPs as well. And then looking at the XP path here as well, guys. So it's gonna not look pretty, guys, but you remember the XP path is you know, it's gonna be kind of rough at first, because it's the early access one, right? So I know it might not be unreal, the next one, don't get me wrong, but it's typically not great. It's only out for 7 days. It's the season 0 one, right, in theory, so it's not even technically an XP season. So you have coins and 81 alumni. Of course, I showed you those alumni players are actually pretty important and pretty useful. 5K, early access premium pack, 80 overall, early access premium pack there, and 82 bound, 83 alumni, and then 76 plus players here at the end. So again, not amazing, for sure, not amazing, but you gotta remember it's the early access path here. And then if you look at the competitive rewards, I know some people might be curious about that. I might as well show it. But so right here, that's where you start. Then you have it's probably a ranked 1 bronze pack, I'm guessing. Ranked bronze 2 reward pack. So you have 4 players, including 275 pluses and 278s. You get 275s, 178, and 179. 4 76 pluses, 275 and 180. 375 plus and 180, and you have 475 pluses and 380 overalls, 275 plus and 181, 275 plus and 182, 275s and an 83, and you have 377s, 379 plus. That's actually pretty good if you really think about it, especially early on. It's going to be actually very, very good. 7 player items, including 275 pluses, 277s, and 188. Or sorry, not 88, 180, 275 pluses, 277 pluses, 182, including 275 pluses, 280 pluses, 276 pluses, 180 plus, and 281s, 275 pluses here, 280 pluses, and 180. Then you have 275 pluses and 180 plus, 276s and an 83 there, 275 pluses, 180 and 183. Then you have 275 pluses, 180 plus, and 183 overall. Then you have the ranked elite here, which is 277 plus, 183, and 184. So that's pretty decent. 180 plus, 177 plus, 183 overall here as well. Then you have 8 items, including 180 plus, 280s, and 183 overall. And then 8 items, including 280 pluses, 275 pluses, and 183 overall. And then, of course, the ranked elite here, 280 plus, 177 plus, and 183. And then finally, 8 items, 381 pluses, and 480 pluses. But my wonder is this, guys. Like, is this going to reset when the new XP path comes out? I'm not sure. I mean, it might not. And the one concern is how often is it going to reset and how long is it going to take to reach this? Because if you reach this early, you know, is it repeatable? I don't think so. And if it's not, then, you know, you might just be playing ranked for no reason, right? And that's a huge problem again. So hopefully that's not the case, but those are the ranked rewards, guys. And like I said, I probably wouldn't really touch that until you gotta, you know, get yourself into a decent spot with your actual lineup first, all right? And yeah, I mean, that's kind of generally the main things to really worry about when you're starting your hockey ultimate team, guys. Like, you have the AP limit, which, you know, that's, you know, at this point, it's very high right now, so you can just activate into all of them. So I'm not going to tell you which ones to activate and which ones not to. But again, that, you know, might change. Maybe it'll go down. I'm not sure. As I'm recording this, the AP limit's pretty high. And yeah, I mean, that's generally Hockey Ultimate Team, guys. I mean, what do you guys think of HUT so far in terms of, you know, how it looks? If you have any questions, please comment down below. I'm here to help you guys out as best as I possibly can here. And then, yeah, for the CPU, you can do, like, you know, CPU versus friends and just like stuff like that, like, or not CPU versus friends, but like you versus friends, nothing crazy there. And yeah, that's generally it, guys. That's generally Hockey Ultimate Team and NHL 26, and those are the things I'd really recommend doing at first. And yeah, I mean, I think prioritizing probably the overall boost would probably be the smart one, realistically. And when it comes to the captains, I would probably go with I would say I would probably go with either Uyghur or Brodin is pretty, or Line, sorry. The reason why I think Line is pretty good is because he gives the overall boost, which is actually pretty unreal. So that's something, and he looks really good as well already, right? Line is an awesome card. Uyghur I like too, though, because he's got 88 speed. That's incredible, right? So that's pretty that's outstanding for a card early on in the year. And then there's Brodin as well. Showing you guys some of their stats here if you guys are curious. And there's Anders Lee. And actually, before I really end the video, I didn't show the MSPs to you guys here. So let me show you guys those quick as well. What these cards look like. The Brock Faber is simply unbelievable. 91 speed, 88 excel. He's got elite edges as well. That's a fantastic, fantastic card here. Morgan Riley, solid. I mean, nothing insane, but it's a solid card nonetheless here. And then you got the Tyler Seguin. You know, he looks pretty decent. 83 faceoffs, 86 speed on Seguin here. Then you got Logan Thompson, 6'4" here, guys, as well. He could be a pretty solid goaltender early on in the year. He's got the recharge, X Factor as well. And then you got Matthew Tkachuk here with big tipper, 84 speed and 84 acceleration. So that's the Matthew Tkachuk. And then the Ehlers, this card's unbelievable too. I forgot to mention that. 92 speed, 92 acceleration. I mean, that is unbelievable. So definitely some solid cards here to start the year, and hopefully it's a good year of HUT. I really, really hope so. I mean, because, you know, it's something that you gotta obviously just hope for the best. You know what I mean? Because I know every year that we think that it's gonna be the year, or it's gonna be not a good year. You know, we just gotta hope that it is the year this time. So we'll see. We will see. But let me know in the comment section down below any questions that you guys have. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new here. Follow me on Twitch, Henreek. I'm live there every single day. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and you get 3 E's. And I'll see you guys all in the next video.